Hello everyone, I am Nagavelli Prasad, working in Telangana Social Welfare Center of Excellence, Karimnagar. Today I am going to explain you the wonderful branch of biology, that is genetics. My dear students, genetics is a science of heredity and variations. Let us discuss what is heredity and what are variations. First of all, heredity is the study of transmission of characters from one generation to another generation. If the parents are having 4 children, how these characters are transmitting from this generation to this generation. So the transmission of characters from one generation to another generation is known as heredity, and the characters which are transmitting, which are passing from one generation to another generation, those characters are known as hereditary characters. Generally we say that I got this character from my father, I got this character from my mother. These are the characters which we get from our parents, known as hereditary characters. My dear students, these 4 children, these 4 offspring or progeny from common parents are not exact copies of these parents. They show some difference, right? The difference among the progeny are the group of organisms known as variations. Variation is nothing but the difference among the organisms or progeny of a common parent. We are not exact copies of our parents, right? We will show some characters of our father, we will show some characters of mother, or both characters we may get. But we never a Xerox copy of our parents. This difference is known as variation. So genetics is a science deals with heredity and variations. My dear students, the genetics is a word derived from a Greek word known as genesis. This is derived from Genesis. The Genesis meaning, the meaning of Genesis is origin of anything. Origin of anything or a beginning. So the word genetics is coined by a scientist W. Bateson. W. Bateson coined the term or the word genetics. And genetic deals with patterns of inheritance. So here how the characters are inheriting from the one generation to another generation. What is the cause the characters are transmitting. The patterns of inheritance, the first one, and the gene distribution, the characters because of genes, right? So how these genes are distributing from the parents to their progeny, that is also dealt by the genetics. And third one, variations. Why these variations are occurring? Why these variations are happening in the progeny of same parents? Are the variation in the same population? So all the variations are dealt by the genetics. And finally, change in the population, right? So population, when produce the new population, they are not similar. They show a little difference. So this is called a change in the population. So genetics is a wonderful branch of biology, deals with patterns of inheritance, how this inheritance is occurring, and the gene distribution, how these genes are distributing, and third one, variations, why these variations are occurring, and the change in the population. So this is the introduction of genetics. In the coming video lectures, we are going to learn in a deep manner regarding genetics. Thank you.
What is heredity?